Hey everyone, back for another video again. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanking the Most High for so much, giving Him all the honor, the glory, and the praise, y'all. I want to talk about, not giving up in this video. You know, not giving up, and you know, resilience, and that type of thing. Because it's very easy to want to give up, when things aren't really going good in life, and when you really, maybe you made a really big mistake. Maybe you, especially for hopelessness. That's what, hopelessness, which is where a lot of, suicides stem from. People that don't think they can go on. They don't see no hope. They have become hopeless. They don't see anything better beyond what they have, beyond where they are. For most people, not everybody, but even certain believers, they feel like they want to give up as well, but I mean, when you look at how far you come, and how far, the Most High has brought you, and how far He has, where you are now, man. You should if you really, if you're really improving, you should be able to say, I'm not where I want to be, but some people might be where they want to be, but some might say, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. I'm not that same person who I used to be. I'm very different from who that old me was. And that comes. There might come times in life where you want to give up. You have those feelings. I've had times where I wanted to give up. In the past, I made some dumb decisions that I felt like I couldn't recover from, and yet I'm still here. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. You can recover, from whatever you're going through. You don't have to, take your life. Really, that's the enemy. Anyone who's ever had, those type of thoughts. Like, so I did a bit on that, suicidal thoughts. Because that's really the enemy, trying to get you out of here, because before before you complete whatever it is you have to complete in the earth, some of us, we have a purpose to fulfill, and that's just the enemy who knows if I can take these people, if I can take somebody out, that's one less person I have to worry about, being a threat to what I'm trying to do. If I can convince him to, if I can convince her or him to kill him or herself, that, that's one less person that might, you know, make it hard on me, you know. That's what the enemy wants. He wants you. That's the ultimate goal. He wants you to give up the walk. He wants you to give up on life. You know. You know. You know. If you're, like I said, I did a video on suicide, but if you're struggling with, suicidal thoughts, I'm talking about right now, you need to go to God, you need to go to God, because it's not good to take your life, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A lot of people, they have gone, but you don't realize when you do that, you might think you've escaped it, but you don't realize how many people you have hurt. I mean, how many people you have affected. Your family, you might be your friends, who cared about you. So, I'm just encouraging somebody in this video, man. You might be in a situation where, and I've been in those areas where you want to give up, but look to the Most High, man. Look to Him, and give Him your issues, man. Turn to Him if you're having those type of thoughts, sometimes you get tired. Sometimes you really don't want to do certain things, but push, man. Keep pressing on. Don't give up. I had a quote on my thing. It's not mine, but I put it up, posted it for people. It said that it's very hard. It's very hard to beat someone who never gives up. It's very hard to beat someone who never gives up, man. And then there was another quote. I didn't post it. I just saw it. I looked it up. I came across on the internet. It said, "The devil does not know what to do with a person who just won't give up." You know what I mean? The devil does not know what to do with a person who just won't give up, who just won't throw in the towel. And, and that's what he wants you to do. He wants you to give up the fight, man. He wants you to throw in the towel. That's it. I can't take no, but he does not know what to do with someone who just won't give up. And that's why he doesn't understand. If people don't understand, the devil is not all knowing. He don't know everything. He doesn't know everything. He doesn't understand how, when you're going through a certain trial or issue, he expects you to he can understand you can praise him in the midst of it, Or if you're expecting something, or if you don't have it yet, he doesn't understand that, but there's something to be said about not giving up, man. Something to be said about bouncing back from depression, from anxiety, from worry, from might be chronic depression, the Heavenly Father can handle those things if you give it to him. You know, take it to him in prayer. You know, seek him about it. Because that's the goal of the enemy, to make you give up before you reach the finish line, you know what I mean? This is a race, man. Any believer knows this, that, you know, life is a race, and that's what Paul said. You know, he tied in. A lot of people think that the book of Hebrews was written by Paul. The author is unknown, but a lot of people believe Paul was the writer of Hebrews. Now, a lot of people believe that. We don't know, but many people hold that belief that Paul wrote Hebrews, and it was something that was said where he was going down the hall of I call it the hall of faith. He was going through the people throughout the Bible, the heroes and legends in the Bible, the people, you know, who had faith and you know, in the things that they did. And he also said, you know, so for where we are, you know, compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us, you know, therefore lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us, and run with patience the race set before us, you know. And you know, you know, and look unto him who is the author and the finisher of our faith, you know. You know, but I just want, you know, the race part, that's what it is, man. And then the enemy wants you to give up the race. You know, he don't want you to keep running. But I encourage you to keep running, man. Be resilient, be you know, be tough, you know, because some of you, you know, you've come too far to give up. You know, a lot of us are young believers. A lot of you are older, and you done came a long way. You know, you've come a long, long way from where you used to be. Some of you are just, you know, just have been running for some time. Some of you have been running for a very long time. But just, you know, I just encourage you to keep running in God, man. Keep running in Him. You know, because, you know, the race is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but to him, you know, who endures. This is an endurance race. This ain't about who's the fastest or who you know, who is the swiftest. This is endurance race. You know, can you endure to the end? You know. You know. Listen, that's why, you know, you see a lot of them marathons in them like endurance type races. You see that sometimes they don't be running as fast because, you know, they gotta preserve their energy, because this is not you know, they might pick it up in the end because that's the final stretch. But some of them, you know, they start off, you know, running because, you know, they gotta preserve energy, and that's what it says. This ain't like a sprint. This ain't like sprinting like the 400 meter where you see in track and field, 100 meter, 200 meter. You know, the sprint type of where you where you have to run fast because that's an actual race of who's the fastest. And you gotta see who's the fastest in a short time. But when you got an endurance type race, that is long because it's like laps. You know, and that's what this is, man. So keep running your race, man. The enemy is gonna. You got the battle. I talked about the spiritual. I did that in the video. You got. You know. You know. Keep running. Keep fighting. And don't ever give up, man. Don't ever give up. Because you've come too far, man. You've come too far. A lot of you, like I said, a lot of you have come a long way. Some of us have just started. Some of us have been on this walk for a while. But I just want to encourage you to keep going. You know. You know. You know. If you ever had those type of thoughts, you need them most time. You need a savior in your life. If you're at your wit's end and you need help, turn to him, man. He'll work it out. And he'll give you peace. He'll give you joy. Whatever you do, don't give up. Nobody ever said it was going to be easy. He never told us it would be easy. I forgot who sung that song. It ain't over. It ain't over until God says it's over. It was a lady who sung that song. I don't remember her name at the time. It was a good song. One of the lyrics was, he never said it would be easy. He never said it. He never said it would be easy. But you're a winner in the end. If you're saved, if you've been washed in the blood of the Lamb, you're a winner in the end. Your enemies, he defeated all your enemies way before the fight began, man. This fight is fixed, Read Revelation. Read the end of the book, man. We win in the end, man. Good will always triumph over evil. Light will always triumph over the darkness. And the saints, we triumph in the end, Read the end of the book. But you gotta make it. So just keep on running the race, man. Keep fighting, keep praying, keep trusting, keep believing. You will, Like I said, there may be times where you may want to, but you may be down, but God has a way of making you bounce back, man. Just like a ball, and you hit it, especially when them bouncy balls, you throw up against a wall, boom, come right on back, right? throw it on the ground and bounce back. Well, you know, that resilience, man. And that's the way you gotta be, man. You gotta be resilient. Can't be passive. You gotta put your, you gotta put your foot down. If it's in your mind, if it's something in your mind, you just gotta use the word. You gotta tell the enemy, no, I'm not having this. Get out of my mind, get out of my thinking. Get out, flee from me. You know. You just gotta use the tools, man. He gave us the tools to fight the enemy. And, it's just, throughout life, it's just a long battle. You know what I mean? But like I said, this battle is this war. This war is already won. That we're fighting. You know what I mean? This war is already fixed. This fight is fixed. The enemy is already defeated. He's not going. He's been defeated. Ever since Calvary, he is a defeated foe, man, and he's already defeated. So, just know that whatever you're going through, the Most High can help you. Go to him in prayer, man. Go to him in prayer, seek him, and keep running the race, man. It's not gonna be easy, but you can get through it, man. Do it by the power of him, by the power of God. You can get through it. I did that video. Like I said, the enemy wants to make you give up. He wants you to give up. He wants you to take your life. He wants you to think that you don't have a chance to get it right with God because of, you screwed up and God doesn't want you anymore. And that's the trick of the enemy, man, too. Look at Judas. And a lot of people don't have, respect for Judas, but think about when he betrayed our Savior and he tried to go in the temple. He betrayed, and he went into, after what had happened, he saw what was going on, and he felt guilty about it. He saw what the Messiah was going through, and he tried to get the money back. They wouldn't take it, and he went out and hung himself, man. Peter denied him 3 times, but that's the difference between Judas and Peter. Peter got it. He didn't kill him. He just, he was in guilt too, but he got a chance to get it right. Judas went and hung himself. Like I said, that's what the enemy wants you to do, man. He wants you to take your own life and like I said in the beginning, that's one less person that will give me that's one less person that could possibly make a difference in this world in some kind of way, man. And I've had those type of thoughts where, I felt it, and I don't know if I've had those type of thoughts. some of it is demonic, man. Because really, because you gotta pray again. You gotta speak against that stuff because it's just, a lot of times it's the enemy, and a lot of times, you be thinking is life worth, is it worth going? Is it worth going on? Is it worth? And it is, man. Because I'm telling you, so you might be the very one that helps somebody. You know what I mean? And if you pass away, the person you could help, the people you could minister to, the people you could encourage might not be helped. You know. You know. Nah, that's what the enemy knows. This is why he attacks you with so much stuff. Especially in teen years. Because the enemy knows that if they ever get in contact with the truth, if they ever get in contact with the word, I'm in trouble. He knows this. That's why he tried to get you early on through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff, God protects you from it. By his grace and his mercy and all that. But if anything, he wants you to give up before you get in God, man. Because if you get in God, if you ever get in God, you get saved. You get made free, man. You had an opportunity to do great things, man, and to really, wreck his plan. Yeah. Yeah, man, don't ever give up. No matter what you're going through. I don't know what it is you might be going through. Maybe it's stuff in your mind, physical stuff, certain type of issues. But don't give up. Whatever you do, please don't give up. Lean and depend on the Most High, because, he's able to deliver you out of whatever you're going through. He's able to mend your broken heart. He's able to restore you, to get you back to where you were and to give you a peace of mind. He's able. There's nothing he can't do. Unlimited power. There's nothing he can't do for you. That's what the enemy wants. Don't let him win. Don't let him win. Tell me you don't realize how much of a danger you are, which is why, why he tries, he tries to do all this stuff to get you, because like I said, he knows that if they get in the word, man, if they get in the truth, if they discover who they really are, why they were really put on this earth, if they ever find out who they really are, if they ever find out why they were truly birthed in this earth, if they ever know the Heavenly Father, if they ever know, if they ever get to know the Savior, if they ever, if they ever find out, you know, you know, that's another person, that's another, that's another person that's going, that I've lost. You know what I mean? You know, you know, you know, yeah. So yeah, y'all, I'm just, this is just an encouragement video. With all the things that are going on in the world right now, I know it's it's just negative, but ain't nothing really. It just seems like you can't hardly find any positive news. I haven't really, you can't. Let me say that you can't find much positive news. It's a whole, but it seems like more of the negative stuff is just overpowering the positive, and and then I know with everything that's going on, you wanna, people. I'm telling you, look to the Most High, look to Him. He'll give you, He'll, that's where your help comes from. He's waiting on you to trust in Him. He wants you to believe in Him. He wants you to trust in Him. He wants you to know that, I will be with you. You still don't mean you're not, once again, you're not going to go through anything. But I'm with you even in that. That's so keep running your race, man. That's all. Keep running your race. If you don't know God, get to know Him. Salvation is still available to you. It's still available to you. Deliverance is available to you, but you gotta go through the Son. The Son of God. He said, no man comes to the Father but by me. You gotta go through the Son. Capital S-O-N. So yeah, I ain't gonna make this video long. Please, keep pushing. Be resilient, be strong. Because really, the enemy don't know what to do with people like that, man. That's why he can't understand all people. After all the stuff you probably done went through that he thought might take you out. How you don't understand how you're still standing, and it's by the grace of God. You know what I mean? Just keep running your race, man. Keep fighting until the fight is won. Endure to the end. You know what I mean? Be strong. Be courageous. That's what he said. Be of good courage. Do not be afraid. Be strong. Put your trust in Him. So, yeah, I ain't gonna make this long. So, that being said, y'all, peace. Remain blessed.